Well, hello guys and welcome back to the channel. Currently, a big thing in gaming world is GTA 5 expanded and enhanced. It is not much expanded, but it is a bit enhanced. It does look very nice though, and for someone who shifts from PC monitor 2K 27 inches to a 4K 49-inch TV, I can see quite a few improvements. Now, since I mentioned I got myself PlayStation 5 as a New Year's gift, I can say I was pretty happy when I figured out I will be able to test my preaching from the previous GTA 5 video for free. As a PC player, playing anything other than simulations on joypads bring me much more pain than joy, to be honest, so I wouldn't consider buying any game for PS5 where any sort of aiming is included. But again, I am among the lucky part of the community who now get GTA 5 online for free. This offer is valid for everyone who owns PlayStation 5 and it's valid until June 14th, 2022. So if you don't have it already, get your free copy of the game now. Story mode is not included, but I don't think I would consider buying it in the first place. Now, what is great about GTA 5 Enhanced and Expanded, or whichever way you like it, especially if you're starting fresh or all over again, you'll get a welcoming, let's call it a gift, worth 4 million in-game dollars. There's a catch, of course, because if there wasn't, there would be no purpose in creating this video. You'll be able to choose between 4 starting points, whether you would want to start as CEO, getting yourself an office, a bike club owner, MC businesses, whatever name or title you would give to a bunker owner who runs gun running businesses, actually business, or a nightclub manager. Well, there's an ongoing debate what would be the best choice, but most people would agree that the best starting point with the biggest earning potential on next-gen consoles is becoming a bike club owner and starting your MC business career. Because of the new increased payout for product sales. Did I start an MC club? You guessed it right, I didn't. But would that change my approach to this? I don't think so. Now, let's get to the most important part of this video, what to do with your gift. You have to spend at least 3 out of 4 million in the branch of your choice. So, since I've started as CEO, yeah, that would be a great start. I've chosen an expensive property, a low-cost warehouse, armored Kuruma as a vehicle and few guns to start my way up. I was sloppy and have spent about 200k more than I should have, so after the purchases my Maze bank account was showing nearly 800k. And that sloppiness actually made me sell cars to Los Santos Customs in order to get the exact amount for buying Kosatka. Okay, I didn't sell much, 2 to be precise, but the point is I was left without solo missions to earn necessary money. I've started my, let's call it savings, with filling my warehouse with stock. Then of course I've sold entire stock and earned a bit above 200k. I've been using solo public lobbies for this cause PlayStation 5 griefers are worse than PC griefers in my experience. I think it appeared to me like that because I was attacked by level 600 plus right after I've finished my introduction missions. Anyhow, lesson learned, no more filled public lobbies for me. I'm low level, unskilled with joypad and have no stats nor weaponry to fight off stronger players. I did visit Maude and did all bounty missions. If you do your bounties, you can leave your session and continue in the next one with the next bounty after you join again. Now, for those who do these for the first time, you can either kill or deliver your bounty to Maude alive for additional 5k. But if you've spent your money wisely, you wouldn't bother for such an amount. I mean, you can always sell cars later for this sort of dole. Killing random people with a hatchet will be your final task before getting the prize. Psycho mode activated. Then, in the meantime, I got an email inviting me to the treasure hunt, which I obviously did. In my experience, after you start your treasure hunt, you should finish it or it will restart and will give you a new invitation to start it all over again. After you get double action revolver, you can leave your session and then do what you are supposed to in order to get 250k. It was such a painful experience for me. Aiming for the head was serious pain in the you-know-what, and avoiding cops to keep every cent I've got was even more of a hassle. Anyhow, let's move on. Next thing to do on your own is to find clues about serial killer. Follow this route, or probably in whichever way you like it for the first 4 clues, just find all of them. These clues are always in the same place. The only thing that can be found on different location is 5th clue, so feel free to find the guide, there's a ton of them on YouTube already about whereabouts of this clue. Soon after you find it, you will get text from an unknown person, which is obviously this serial killer. You need to wait one in-game day to be able to trigger necessary interaction, killer finding you and you ending his existence as a result of this encounter. You will get a navy revolver as a result, and by getting it, a task to kill 50 NPCs with headshot. Again, just like with the double action revolver. For some it will be piece of cake, for me again a torture. But hear me out. None of the mentioned quests was as hard as getting all 10 props back to the movie studio. Getting first 7 was fairly easy, but getting the last 3 was an experience of an unmatched sort. You need to run around in circles around 3 spots for these 3 remaining props until game lords decide to trigger appearance of these ones which carry props. I can't honestly remember how much time I've spent trying to trigger it, but I do remember I didn't do it in one day for certain. Now that was luck maybe, cause I did get about 50k from the Wheel of Fortune, which I would have to earn somewhere else. Now even doing all these was not enough, cause guess what, I've spent more than I should in the beginning. What was my go-to tactics then? San Andreas Flight School appeared to be the perfect answer to my needs. Since there was 3 times bonus on Buxton experience, I tried to take advantage of this situation, and I did, with a few exceptions. Landing with a helicopter on a moving truck and getting gold medal is well beyond my skill set, so as soon as I got bronze I moved forward. Other lessons were more or less hard but doable, until the one with the flying beneath bridges and as low to the ground as possible. That one I didn't finish, and I'm pretty sure I never will. But it didn't matter. I was finally where I wanted to be, sitting on 2.2 million, and all I had to do was to trigger a few well-known cutscenes which will unlock an option to purchase Kosatka in the war stock. Job done for me. What did I learn from this, besides an obvious fact that I should stick with mouse and keyboard when it comes to games like this? There is much more efficient way to grind necessary money. First one was painfully clear. Do not spend any more money than you have after the start. Stay as close to 3 million as possible. Overspending for more than 50k will make your grind longer than it should be. If you started as a MC club owner and had a few businesses started, you would have more sources of income after you do mode, treasure and serial killer quest lines. If you are just like me, stuck with CEO office, do another batch or 2 of warehouse stock sales. It might be tricky, but there's a way to get solo public lobby and it will be easy for you to do the sale then. If you bought yourself a bunker, well, it is similar to MC business, just pay attention to stock level and again sell in solo lobbies and hope for the easier sell missions. If you thought that the starting as a nightclub manager was a good idea, well, suffer it mates. Go dance in your club, cause that's pretty much everything you can do with it right now. I'm joking of course, but you will definitely have most difficult way to earn the necessary money even if you were close to 1 million in your bank account for starters. What did I do good, you might wonder? Well, taking Kuruma in front of other, maybe more appealing cars was a hit. This car provided necessary protection while doing all sorts of missions involving shooting. It proved even more useful after purchasing Kosatka and doing first few setups without the Sparrow. Oh yeah, the Sparrow. When someone says to you there is a helicopter which is more useful than the Sparrow, you have to answer to this. Slap this person in the face or call it a noob, or just ignore him or her, cause there is no more useful vehicle in the game than Sparrow, besides cutting your prep time for Cayo Perico heist by much, but when I say much, I mean much more than twice or even 3 times. You can always spawn Sparrow right next to you via services Kosatka request Sparrow command, just like with the Buzzard, but unlike Buzzard, Sparrow can land inside your Kosatka and take off from it. Buzzard indeed does have machine gun and rockets, but it really makes no difference, you will shoot everyone with rockets anyway, or at least I will. So, let's do a recap on what did we earn. 2 times 250k from headshots on NPCs from revolvers I will never use again. Above 200k from a warehouse sale, but not everything was profit. I had to pay 18k 5 times in order to get 15 crates, and another 2k for 1 crate to have full sale. So in reality profit is 92k less. A lot of money from 3 times bonuses on San Andreas Flight School lessons and around 50k from various sources. And 150k from painfully long search for filmed props. It took about 10 hours of playing time to get it all done, so it was not that fast at all. Maybe it was a bit less than 10, but still I only rounded it because I can't be sure if it was 9 or 9.5 and a few minutes more or less. Anyhow, most of these you can do in solo lobby, that's why these were so tempting to be done for me. As you can see, results are on the screen. And after doing this again, I'm pretty sure what I'm going to do for the next GTA video. It will be about things you really need in GTA Online, not the best maybe in the long run, but a list of absolute must-haves for beginners. Until this video arrives, have fun guys! Bye bye!